The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heeded the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honour. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Welcome back, exiles, to the land of Pyre. Well, it's the wasteland outside of the Commonwealth. Yeah, you know what's going on. We are currently waiting for our little caravan to be turned into a boat by someone called Big Bertrude. And I think we're pretty much done with... Oh, we got some new volumes there. That looks... This place looks a lot cleaner. And we've got fish tanks. Nautical bell. Among the black wagon's seafaring equipment, Headwind uses it to signal when food is ready. It's certainly a lot more spick and span in here. Look, I don't even have to clean up any cobwebs. The folk in this swamp have done a bang-up job of cleaning up the place. I think we need to continue our journey, don't we? I want to see this thing float. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please, come have a look. The others are already there. The lone minstrel beckons you to see the wagon. Well, I've just had a look inside. Yes, it is very impressive. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm going to have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But should ye see Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now be gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favours. She slithers off without words. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigation controls, and I shall explain. This is so exciting! I don't know how to swim. Scree! Tizo is my power animal. I am beginning to feel ill already. So Jody doesn't sail well, fair enough. Blackwagon becomes seaworthy. The sea of solace awaits. Set sail! Go on then. You have not yet been to this region of Downside. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. Okay, let's go! Does this mean our next fight is actually going to be on like a floating island, or is it going to be a ship offshore? Oh no, it said something about a frigate, didn't it? Hey! With the little boat that could. Life on the ocean waves. Wyrm Gulf. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Wyrm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There's no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risked everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next rite is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way, as we found ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. All hail the scribes! Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea voyage. We seek The Hulk of Oars. Okay. Well, it appears we can only do the one place. Okay. What's Big Bertrude have to say? The fetid waters off the coast of Flagging Hands. Big Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the maze of moors in a curving route bearing northwards. This is the only way we can go. Yeah, I can't drag the page. No. We're going this way then. It does look like something out of Captain Pugwash or something. And the music's nice and jaunty and sounds like a city shanty. Oh, hello. Is this the Isle of Oars or whatever it was? The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seem welcome change of pace, even after having come from Flagging Hands not very long ago. However, Jodril seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how's he doing? Oh, Hedwyn. Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea. His first? She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwyn when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Hedwyn looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth, for all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Edwin wants to know what you miss about your past life. Your book collection, the few friends you had, perhaps the food. Few friends. Let's say we're sociable. You tell him that there were those who did support you over the years, and it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwyn is too ill to conduct the next rite. Well, it's alright, we've got an average speed character anyway with May, haven't we? I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point of our voyage. The one and only place we can go. According to Bertrude, the celestial landmark you seek is beyond the strait. Okay. I wonder if there's like a new game plus and there's actually more stuff in the next journey. Possibly. This is quite pretty. Back on terra firma. By the scribes, the sea. I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Wyrm Gulf, you now can see what must be the Hulk of Oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Under King Pass, May believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. A blessing might actually... I'm guessing fishing, it may give us food and it might kind of boost us that way, but I'm guessing it's more likely it'll be something we can sell at the slug market. A blessing sounds like something that may benefit us all. That's my logic. I'm going with that. Instantly turn into a boat. Cool. I want one of these wagons. You find May gazing down into the depths. The water is so beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching. I just know. Even out here in the waters of Underking Oars, they urge us on. I feel it. I just know. There's no denying that North Current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's step. +2 quickness! Yes! Yeah, we like speed. Ooh. That looks like a giant mutated frog. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars. Just after journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries. Yet. And of course, Ron's back. Should we go visit Ron first, or we'll go to the wagon and check out the new page? And Jodie's here. Silver cudgelled head, a limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. It is fully grown and has led a rich life. Okay. Jodie or the book? Jodie or the book? We'll talk to Jodie first. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind? Hedwyn. He's beginning to recover from his illness, however its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now I hesitate to say that he is grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. Is she sparking a revolt? An uprising? Is she saying she's going to be better at leading everyone? I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you towards the door. Okay. I'm a little intrigued now what Jodie's backstory is, really. Okay, what's in the book? The Emperor Solium knew naught of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he travelled down the river Scalarian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people. He heard their words for him. In time he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Okay, so basically, he went on a journey and discovered himself. What the hell's this fish? We can plink the thing. No. Okay. Dinner time? No. Come on then, Ron. What have you got in the shop for us? Oh, hey, you guys. Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Is he going to reduce the prices? What's this? Thorn Knot. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range 8%. It just gives us a bit of extra range, fine. Scribe Rock grants the bearer +2 presents. Well, we've only got 33. Oh, we can sell this, can't we? What are we going to get for this? What does it say? 72. Proceed, yeah. Oh, we're going to have to put that on somebody because Hedwyn was wearing it. Okay. No. Gains +7. Of course, we added the +35 with Jodie's new ability, didn't we? So it might be worth taking her out anyway. Greater range for a cost of 15. That's not bad. 200 when carrying the ore. The bearer moves faster than usual by 10%. Is it worth saving up for that though? But it's only 15. I think we buy this. Whether we use it or not, I don't know. But just having that little bit of extra range, especially on somebody like maybe Rookie, he hasn't got a massively wide cast, but maybe having a bit more range, I don't know. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you are my favourite customers I had all week. Is it because we're your only customers? Okay then, right. Let's commence. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwyn? Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognise it as a Wyrm of the Sea Dominion. What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heeded the summons to a glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honour, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget. He's called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyrehearts. Until the contest. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Let's get this party started, people! The glory attribute affects how much damage exiles can inflict to adversaries' pyre.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Ores.
Oh, it's not Ores then.
Not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyrehearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
So I'm noticing, well, immediately the pyres are offset, plus also that big swathe, you know, this big swathe here and that one here is going to make doing our nip around the edge technique pretty difficult. So we may have to rethink our game plan. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Ores as your adversaries clamber into view. Rookie paws upon them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth? Or the Sea Dominion? Or whatever it is you're from? An excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries in the right are clever. Wouldn't you say, sir? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No Wyrm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, and despite his protests... Wait, give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim, or no? Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares. But back to your post. Is it brave Sir Robin? Robin runs away. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he's told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Wyrm's triumvirate take their position as you focus on the Book of Rites. Okay, so the positioning is like that. Okay. Reader, Hedwin's illness means he cannot help us. He shall be counting on us.
Now let us get started.
Okay. Faithstone grants the bearer +2 hope. So glory is the damage we cause to the pyre. Does hope do anything? Hope. This attribute affects duration of banishment. Okay. So this is why it takes her a while to come back. Right, okay, so we're learning that much. What can we swap out for? After banishment of immediately, yeah. There's, you know, it's a plus, it's 2 knocked down, but maybe she'll come back straight away. And like I said, the additional 35 from this, yeah, will give us an advantage. Of course we're going to bring out Rookie. He comes back in 5.7 seconds, yeah.
Rookie.
And do we go pure speed on this, or do we take the advantage Tizo has? What could we give Tizo? What's May got? May's got grants the bearer +2 quickness. She's fast though, 21 compared to 13. Speed is our thing, isn't it? I think we go with that. Yeah. Come on, mate. It's the dream team. Oh wow, I heard so many tales of the Wyrm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive though. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye. But brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyrehearts, be ready! They're all going to be very quick, though.
Now begin. Begone.
Ah! Oh, they leave a trail behind them. Oh, yeah, they're very, very quick.
Somebody get the orb.
I'm getting it. Jump! Jump!
Oh. Now then.
Get in there! Get in there! Yes! That was not so much skill as luck.
So Deluge is banished.
Where the hell's the ball? We're jumping. Ah! Oh no, ow.
Little girl.
Oh. Right. Yeah, we're automatically jumping over the cracks in the floor.
So it is.
Glory dive. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we are now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Adversaries stand divided. Let us take the advantage of the opening. What are they doing over there?
Dissension in your adversaries' ranks. Tis little wonder these fool Wyrm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth. And it is done.
That was very quick.
Accomplished effortlessly,
Yeah, it was. For that one mistake we made, we did that flawlessly. I expected more from the Wyrm Knights of the Sea Dominion. Those worms were quick, alright, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. Yes, you are. And the sea was making me a little queasy, honestly. But we still won. We won! This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought, indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now cavorting with the enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Does everybody get a boost? Oh, no boost for... No, nobody's going to level up completely. Oh, we should have taken out Tizo. He had enlightenment. He would have got more XP. I forgot about that. It has been, 3-4 days since I recorded last, so that's obvious, but each exile can have a talisman equipped. These can grant significant advantages in the rites, especially ones upgraded, yes. After besting the Pyrehearts with ease, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyrehearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever the next stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attention returns towards your companion, who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form, as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyages take ill, and they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I travelled once with one extensively. He travelled with the doctor. He's the companion! Okay, look, I appreciated your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to the discomfort here. And I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you are back among the living then, Hedwyn? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Where are we headed next then? Still further north, probably. That looks like it, yeah. Ooh, it's a flaming unicorn. Still further north then. Not simply north, this shall provide difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. Okay, that doesn't sound too good. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyrehearts, our chances back in the Wyrm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people. It'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. And I think we'll probably leave that till the next episode. So we've just had our little save. I'm not going to go look in the wagon. There's somebody to talk to. We'll do that in the next episode. If you want to check that out, you know what to do. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the series so far, I know there's only a few of you that are actually watching, but I'm loving this game so far. So this is my indulgence for the week. So yeah, hit that like button, share it with your friends. That is probably the best thing you can do. And if you want to get in touch, you know where to do it. You can do so in the comments below or on any of the social medias over at the Kilobits. Alright, until next time guys, catch you later. Bye!